Hey guys, stay tuned to see how I prepare these pork chops.
Hey guys, welcome back to another recipe of mine. So today I will be sharing with you guys how to do and prepare some easy and delicious pork chops. And these pork chops do not have bone, so it's completely meat. I did rinse them out, so make sure you rinse out your meat. And I am making these in a chipotle sauce. So stay tuned for the full recipe, guys, so you guys can see how I prepare this. Very easy and simple ingredients, guys. So in this recipe, we are going to need your pork chops. Like I mentioned, they do not have bone, which is way better. It'll cook easily and faster. And I am going to use a small white onion, and I'm just going to chop these up to saute it. And of course, I'm using another small piece of white onion and 2 tomatoes. You could use 2 or 3 tomatoes, depending how many pork chops you're going to be using for your recipe. And for mine, I will be using about 7 pieces of pork chops, so that'll be perfect. And of course, we cannot forget our chipotle sauce, the chipotle peppers, obviously, and we are going to add a little bit of the chipotle sauce into this ingredient. And to season our meat, I always like to use the asada and bistec sazonador, which is seasoning for your steak meat, and salt and ground black pepper. Very easy ingredients, guys. So we're going to season our meat with our steak and meat seasoning. So I'm going to just drizzle. And we're going to add black pepper as well. And we're going to add our salt. I love to use the Himalayan pink salt. So whichever salt you guys have, sea salt, regular salt, that'll be fine. Just about 2 pinches of salt. So we're just going to turn them around, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay guys, so I do have my pork chops marinated. Now we are going to add this into our boiling pot, because I do have a pot boiling at this moment. So we're going to add that to our water while I have these pork chops marinating for about 5 minutes. So I have my water boiling. Now we're just going to add these tomatoes. But before I add the tomatoes, I will cut this tomato into a half piece so it will boil faster. Okay, now that I have it chopped in half pieces, I'm going to add this into our pot. And we're just going to let that cook until it softens up, and it's going to go to a blending process. Okay, now that we have this in have it in a medium-high heat, so now I'm just going to put our pork chops in here. So we're just gonna fully cook these pork chops. So I have it in a medium-high heat. I'm gonna leave them on each side for about 3 minutes and flip them around. So while that is cooking, I'm gonna start on our salsa. So our salsa is done. I'm not gonna let it like completely get softened all the way, because we are still going to blend this, and we're just gonna add it to our pork chops. And in a few minutes, we are going to add our white onion into our pork chops. I just want them to cook on both sides just slightly, and then I will add my onion. So now we're just gonna add our onion and tomatoes. Now we're going to add our chipotle. We're going to add about 1 or 2 chipotle peppers in there. So this is 1. And this is 2. And I'm just going to add a little bit of the juice into our blender. There it goes. I'm going to add a spoon of minced garlic. A little bit of the water that we have boiling for the tomatoes. And salt. 1, 2 pinches of salt. And we're going to blend. And I'm just gonna flip our pork chops after the 3 minutes. And then we're gonna add our onion, so it can saute with our pork chops. And this is optional if you want to add your onion. I know there's a lot of people that are not a fan of onion. So I'm just gonna layer these out just like that. Put it kind of like in a medium-high heat, and we're just gonna let these cook thoroughly. So let's just keep an eye on these and stay tuned for the full recipe how this comes out. So if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, give it a like, and don't forget to share, comment down below as well. I love the new subscribers, I love the support and the positive comments. I truly appreciate it, guys. So share my videos. If there's family members that love cooking or want to learn to cook, share my recipes to them. I try my best to kind of describe and give directions on how to cook easy meals or easy recipes. So stay tuned and we'll be back. Okay guys, now I'm flipping them around. So I did about maybe 10 minutes. So every 1 or 2 minutes, just flip them around so they won't get burnt. The onion is still there. I'm going to leave the onion in there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour our chipotle sauce into our pork chops. So here's my chipotle sauce and I'm just going to pour it in here. So at this point, our pork chops are fully cooked. So I'm just going to let them smother in here. So I'm going to put it in a low heat, cover it up, and give it about 3 to 5 minutes, or when it starts to bubble up really good, then it's completely done. Really easy and quick recipe you guys can make. So this is completely done, guys. So now I'm just going to turn the heat off. And perfect. So we are going to add some white rice. I did it like a white buttery rice. And that's what's going to be for our side for this recipe, guys. Really easy, guys. So if you guys enjoyed this recipe, please give it a big thumbs up. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, please do so. Hit the subscribe button. And thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the support. I truly appreciate it. And I can't wait till my channel grows bigger. And thanks for you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.